Alright, hello everyone, Foul Play here. Today we're going to be playing Bant Bogles. So with this list, I'm not running any Force Negations here today. I will be running the land base that has Dried Arbor in it. So we've got 7 fetches between the Misty Rainforest, the Windswept Heaths. We've got 3 basics, some mana confluences to help fix our mana up as well, and a few shock lands in there. Only 3 Spirit Dancers. I don't think we need all of them. I think 3 is fine. Yeah, as far as auras are concerned, we've got 4 ofs for the usual culprits of Hyena Umbra, of Ethereal Armor, of Rancor, and of Daybreak Coronet. And then we've got 3 ofs for Staggering Insight, Griffspoon, and Spider Umbra. So Hyena Umbra is first strike, Ethereal Armor is first strike, and 1/1 for all enchantments you control. Rancor is trample and 2. Griffspoon is flying and you can get it back from the grave. Spider Umbra is reach, so you can block flyers. Staggering Insight, probably the most interesting card people might not have seen. So blue and white for lifelink and deal combat damage to a player, draw a card. Daybreak Coronet, everyone knows what that does. And then we got a 2 of Path to Exile and Stubborn Denial here. Stubborn Denial countering spells that our opponent can do that might irritate us greatly. Sideboard wise, I think we might want the extra Soul Guide Lantern here, honestly. I might go down, I reckon, on a Stubborn Denial. So we've got the 3rd Path to Exile on the sideboard. We've got the Ley Lines. We've got a recurring artifact hate piece, which is Seal of Primordium. You can reoccur it with the Lurist. We've got Force of Vigor, which is otherwise a good way to deal with artifacts and enchantments. We've got a Tron hate in Teague and our Graveyard hate in Lantern. Let's jump in. Alright, so here we are for match number 1. We won the die roll, which is important information. We have 2 instances of Totem Armor, one of which is Spider Umbra. I think this is actually a keep. Usually I'd mull more aggressively to a Bogle, but we have the Lurist Companion, his name, yeah, there's his name. I can see it now. But we have the Lurist Companion, we have double Totem Armor, and we have Spirit Dance. So we have like multiple creatures we can go in on here. Ancient Stirrings. What the hell? Are we versing Wurza here? Oh god. If we're versing, wait, what the hell is this? I am thoroughly confused right now. I'm just gonna gamble on the Spirit Dancer. I think we sort of have to. Breeding Pool here. Oh god, the name. Oh, Tropixia's seen it as well. We'll draw attention for everyone at home. Alright, well, we draw the Spirit Dancer. Sorry, the Glade Cover Sketch out now. But it's a bit late. We're going to leave it in hand and just gamble on Spirit Dancer. It really applies a lot of pressure to the opponent. Green Eldrazi Tron, by the looks of things. Alright, what are you doing to Hyena Umbra? Do you have the removal spell? They could have Spatial Contortion or Dismember here. I'm not sure if Warping Whale kills the creature or not. I'd have to read the wording. Spatial Contortion's exactly what they have. Alright, and we draw another Bogle. Alright, so we miss a land drop, but we'll play a guy. Get into it. You're going to win. You say that now. Get ready for Chalice on 1. Field of Ruin. Thought-Knots here. Taking Daybreak. Boo. Lame sauce. We can still Hyena Umbra Rancor attack, which is good. You say Eldrazi, I'm going to win. If he's running Khan the Great Creator like a lot of the Eldrazi Tron decks do, he plays Ensnaring Bridge, I can't win game 1. It's just physically impossible. Also, without Daybreak Coronet, I'm potentially in trouble. We do draw land, however. And I will take the instance to fix my mana a little bit here. Want to make sure we can get double white We need double green as well. We're taking a lot of damage off our land base, really. And then we get to attack. The race is on. Yeah, I'm right. I haven't seen any Eldrazi Tron lists running green mana. Normally that's just natural, like the normal Tron, the dedicated control variant. I would be extremely happy if my opponent blocked here. We're also battling against like main deck All Is Dust, which they can, like 7 mana. Each player sacrifices all colored permanents. And because it's a tribal thing, the Eldrazi temples actually tap for 2 mana on the All Is Dust, which is pretty bad for us. Fortunately, you know, Gadok Teague shuts down a lot of how our opponent can just get their free wins. Was about to block? Yeah, it's like, sure. You don't want to clock on me? I'll take that. Matter Reshaper getting cast now? Yep. Now, this is the creature they usually block with. Usually, the Eldrazi Tron lists as well will have 2 Blast Stones instead of 1, so we can't just, like, sit back on chump blocking duty. Really? We're probably, like, putting Lurrus to hand and getting it Thought Knotted away. Thought Knotted away. Really? I don't think our opponent knows how Totem Armor works. He wants to double block here. We've got First Strike and we've got Totem Armor here. Sure. So replacement effect on the Spider Umbra. We want to keep the First Strike, of course. I don't know if I should tap that there. I don't know if I want to play the Slippery Bogle out of hand or not. I don't think it's going to hugely matter either way. I'm going to put Lurrus to hand and make them have the second Thought Knots here. Really, we're sort of unfortunate to be drawing so many lands instead of auras at this point. Like, we're a 20 land deck and we've hit 5 lands by turn 4? So that turn 5. We didn't... Oh, we missed a land drop on turn 3 and then we drew only lands, maybe? And we're ahead of land because of Core Spirit Dance's draw trigger? I don't know. I've lost track now. We did draw... Our first 2 draws were the hexproof creatures, I think. Alright, so goodbye Lurrus. It was sort of always going to happen. Unfortunately. Oh, Daybreak is great in this matchup. I'm curious to see if my opponent does it again. Let's see what he does. I don't understand. I really do not understand. Can I, like, drag this? Or what? You... No way. No way. Did you see that little trick thing? It lagged the input. I thought it didn't go through, and it lagged the input on me. Oh, this is fucking awful. That is, like, the worst possible thing we could do. Another Thought Knots here on top. Alright, so it literally didn't matter. Cool. Alright, well, now we also lose our... If we draw, like, Stubborn Denial, obviously that's dead now as well. I am so annoyed about that. We should be... Sorry, just turning my fan on there. We should be 1 card deeper into our deck. Looks like they have Reality Smasher. Say... Good card. Well, we know they top decked the Thought-Knot Seer there, right? Oh, they put that into hand, so they would have drawn the Reality Smasher. Alright, well, yeah. We can't draw auras. It's proven. Absolutely proven. Cool. I'm unsure as to whether or not we want Gadok Teague in this matchup. I'm also unsure about Force of Vigors. I don't know if this opponent is running Chalice of the Void. They might just be running these Ancient Stirrings instead. I wonder if I can find a list online. Where are we here? I guess I can look it up. Green Eldrazi Tron Modern. What does this list say? What are we playing around? Alright, so this looks pretty similar. Khan Liberateds. And then just a whole bunch of creatures. Sideboard. Oh, he also has All Is Dust, Chalice, Expedition Map. Alright, so that's an old list. Green, black. Eldrazi Tron, mono green Eldrazi Tron. Man, that is an old list. All these lists are garbage. Okay, never mind. So we're essentially going in the blind. Normally I don't like Path to Exile here, but I might actually go in on Path to Exile. I won't bring in the Teague. I will bring in the Seal of Primordiums. Stubborn Dial could protect our core Spirit Dancer if we choose to go in on that. Griffspoon's really good here because it helps you get past Chalice of the Void on one. We're on the play, so that's less important in this game. He's got to have some sort of bullshit stuff from the sideboard. One Griffspoon out. One core out, one path out. Alright, something like that. Against conventional Eldrazi Tron, I have a very different sideboard plan here, but I don't know what my opponent's exact 75 are, or even a vague 75. Cool. The old mulligan. Alright, we'll snap keep this one. Hopefully our opponent does not have a double Eldrazi Temple. Cool. There's the first Eldrazi Temple. Eldrazi Mimic. Ah, so he's trying to copy the legacy list a little bit here. Well, let's hope they don't have double, or else we're in a lot of trouble. If he goes Temple into Thought-Knot Seer, I'm just calling it that we lose. Alright, Forest is a great sign. Beautiful. That's also a good draw. I can chill in our hand for a minute though. Oh my god, could this stop? Alright, Reality Smasher was put to hand, right? Yeah. It's a pretty good one. Although, like, Staggering Insight with Rancor is also extremely good for us. Obviously, we have a lot of damage here. Opponent concedes. Cool. We'll take it. Alright, well that really showed us nothing extra about our opponent's deck. Except for maybe that they're like extremely creature heavy here. I don't think we can ignore the possibility of Chalice of the Void. I think given the number of creatures, Khan the Great Creator is unlikely. I normally board like my Path to Exiles out and just bring in like Gadok Teagues in that slot. And then like my Artifact Destruction, and that's all I bring in. But because my opponent's on a bit of a brew, Path is probably a little bit better. But still not like super amazing. Alright, let's go that. I didn't even keep track of if we changed any cards. I think we had Stubborn Denial before, but we don't now. Sounds like super medium. Like at best we get to a 3-powered creature which can't attack into a Thought-Knot Seer. It is okay against Chalice of the Void because we can actually play a Staggering Insight, attack and draw a card. So this is pretty medium. Opponent's keeping a 7. This isn't like a great hand, but it's not a terrible hand, right? We also have green cards to discard to potentially a Force of Vigor. I think I'm going to keep. Noble Hierarch. Sure. Just what we need. So we currently will only have access to 1 white mana, which is incredibly upsetting. Keep the Bogle in hand because it can come into play off blue mana as well. It's the more versatile creature. Okay. Did our opponent miss a land drop? What's going on here? Sweet. Okay, fuck me, man. This deck needs to calm down and stop giving me garbage. Oh, we got our white mana. I think maybe we leave up blockers for a turn. I can just see the Staggering Insight getting taken away, though. Oh, wait, we can't even block that because he gets Exalted Trigger. I should just attack into it. That's wrong. I'm, like, slowing the game down so my opponent doesn't draw a card, but I didn't explicitly, like, think of the Exalted Trigger. I thought I'd just get the block. So that's loose. Boreal Druid. Really? Okay. You're running Eldrazi mimics with Boreal Druids. Yep. Mm-hmm. One card left in hand. Alright, so do we just smash him? What the hell? This is very interesting. Get in there, boy. So it's likely he's going to lose one of his Boreal Druids here. I don't know what world he'd let the damage go through, but the deck is very odd, so who knows. Could be like ramping up to a Giant Khan here as well. Sure. We are gaining that much life a turn. I am okay taking that much damage. Be happier with Walking Ballista. Blast Zone. Fuck off, man. Could, whatever's going on with the cards here, just chill out for a second. Thank you. Alright, so that's our opponent's board. We're on 10 life. He's got essentially 5 power on the board. I'm pretty okay with that. Let's put Lurrus to hand. Dryad Arbor onto the field. Pass the turn. I think I'm happy throwing away Dryad Arbor here. Obviously, we can't attack into our opponent in that spot. Imagine playing Blast Zone with so many 1-mana creatures. What the hell? Oh no, no, I'm sad I blocked with blocked there. Oh well. Oh well. Did I play a forest then? I'm an idiot. I can only get Spider Umbra now because I played the wrong land. It shouldn't matter, but, you know, it's still very loose. Alright, so we're in for 3. Is he blocking with something? Wilt, yep, okay. Sure thing. Wilt was an excellent top deck. So he still has to battle against Lurrus. I'm probably just going to go in on the Lurrus at this point. It already has lifelink, so I'll give it first strike. I'll give it trample from hand. Then we'll be pretty happy. Give it double trample from hand. What a beast. Alright, so I'm ready for this game to be over now at this point. I think we've done our dues. It still dies to a spatial contortion or a dismember, but our opponent also has to draw that card. He's not just slamming anything. Alright, you can see it's cool. Alright, so if someone could find a list of whatever that was, I'd be curious to find out. Hey, we lost our chat box. What's going on? Alright, so here we are for match number 2. We're versing Magic Rainbows. Is this MTG 8s? I have a feeling it might be MTG AIDS. Got another Spirit Dancer hand on the play this time. I think I'm going to keep. I'm playing Magic AIDS. Lol, awesome. Cool. What a league. We versed whatever that first match was, and now AIDS. At least that's who you think it is? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. 100% it's him. Alright, good to hear, my number friend. I'm not going to count out all those numbers. I've not got the dedication for that. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say MTG AIDS could be on anything. He has the underscore? Yeah. Is that something he doesn't have? Is this like a fanboy or something? Okay, well, looks like I'm getting into it. What on earth is he on here? Just trying to look for his player name and confirm the underscore or not. Yeah, it's MTG8. Okay, cool. So literally he could be on anything. Although given like the Mox Amber, the castle, I'm thoroughly confused. No, but you believe the number guy, lol. It's 100% him, yeah. I think we've confirmed it. I just opened up one of his YouTube videos and it's legit the same name, so. Make him have it with Spirit Dancer. This could be like Pillow Fort. If it's not Pillow Fort, I'm thoroughly confused. He needs legendary creatures for this Mox Amber to be good. Usually I only see this in like Urza decks with Emery. So maybe he's on like some 3 or 4 color deck. Or maybe he's got some other legendary creature. Maybe like Thalia, but it's Disynergy with the legendary 2-mana Thalia Guardian or whatever it's called. Yeah, anything's possible. We're in for a treat. That's all I can say. He's play testing something. Well, there's the Emery. Ballista Valky. Oh, okay. So he's gonna rebounce Valky into the Tybalt side. I'm calling it already. That's pretty funky. Fortunately for us, we got some Totem Armor in hand, so we can protect our Spirit Dancer nicely. We might, even if we're lucky, draw into our Stubborn Denial and be able to counter one of our opponent's spells. Bogle, not really what we're looking for. Where's you? No, not stop. We're definitely gonna want like a Temple Garden here. We don't really want to waste all our Totem Armor effects in one turn. Although now we just drew the Hyena Umbra as well. I think we're good. Like, if they somehow kill the creature, I think we're fine, right? In for 11. Well, he's throwing away Emery. I'm happy to see that. Alright, yeah, never mind. Give her things. Alright, so he goes to 8. We can kill him next turn. On a turn 4. It's possible I'm supposed to go 1 damage less and put the Spider Umbra down there. I don't see a world where they'd make a big enough Walking Ballista where it's possible, like where that's the go, but like, who knows? Explosives on 1, crack explosives would be the best thing that they can do. They concede, alright. I will say, when the Valkyrie decks were getting played a lot, I had a very good matchup against it, because they can't exile my creatures, which have hexproof, and they can't exile my enchantments. They can only exile artifacts. So we actually dodged Valkyrie very well, while it was a big deck. Teague will stop them from casting Valkyrie altogether. I wouldn't be surprised to see Chalice of the Void. Can already hear him shouting about Bogles. Yeah, and we're up against Bogles. It's probably the worst impression ever, but yeah. We won't do that one again. I can see a lot of stuff that we like kind of probably want. It's like all of this stuff is like the questionable stuff. If we're bringing in Gadok Teagues, and I do think we are, we're probably taking out some number of Spirit Dancers, whether it's 1 or 2. I think we can trim a Griffspoon in this spot. We want all our Totem Armor, there's no question about that. I think we want our Staggering Insight, it helps play around a lot. We'll take out that. I wonder if he'll be doing the whole like hooray that he does. Going into game 2, yeah. Absolutely. Seal of Primordium's repeatable. How many cards we got here? Get rid of that. Alright, this will do. I don't like taking out too many auras, or else I disrupt my own synergy and lose games, so I'm just going to board in like some number of cards. Like 7's a pretty sizable amount to bring in anyway. Just play around crap. Teague is like good because it stops Valkyrie, but it's also bad because it dies to Walking Ballista. Maybe like 2 Teague was enough. Because it's also legendary. I mean, we got Bogles. We have no Totem Armor, which makes this weak. We have like good mana, creature, and curve, and all of that though. So it's definitely a keep. We're up a game. All that junk. Opponent keeping a 7. Bauble, Giver, yup. Sure, we'll lead on Temple. So we have like a perfect curve as well. But like we're obviously missing the Totem Armor to play around an explosives type effect. But for a fast clock, all we're missing is Ethereal Armor at this point. That's the one land we're missing for a fast clock. Auriok Champion, sure. Right. Hey, look, Totem Armor. Go team. Better lucky than good. I mean, we did keep the hand knowing that sort of need it. I think we need to get the breeding pool here. Actually, we didn't. We could have got Hallowed Fountain. It shouldn't matter, though. I'm going to go Spider Umbra plus Griffspoon, because obviously they can just give protection and fog damage and all of that crap. So, yeah. I wonder how many creatures they're putting on the battlefield to make Auriok Champion worthwhile, or if it's just like sideboard hate for burn decks and they had nothing better to bring in. 1, 2, 3. Heliod. Oh, it's Heliod combo. That could be a problem. That could be a big problem. We don't have a very good matchup against Heliod combo, guys. I'm going to tell you that much, and I don't have much sideboard tech for it. However, we are attacking for 8 here, so make them have the Walking Ballista. In some of my other lists, I run Suppression Field or Dramoka's Command in the sideboard, and it makes this matchup a whole bunch easier. I'm guessing they've still got like Captain Ranger of Eos to tutor for shit. I don't know. They probably have Path to Exile as well. Blue-white Heliod combo. With black. So Esper Heliod. Esper Heliod. Alright, opponent concedes. Hooray! He's taken a while. He might have been doing his little monologue where he complains to the camera or something for the video. I don't know if he like records his voice before or afterwards. Why is Heliod in the deck? Because with Walking Ballista and Auriok Champion, they just like insta-kill you. Right? Oh, maybe not Ballista. There's going to be some combo with Walking Ballista. But either way, we won. So yeah, I did his little hooray in good spirit. And yeah, moving on to match number 3 now. Alright, so here we are for match number 3. And we lost to Daryl. We're going to be on the draw. We're versing a Lurrus deck, Lurrus Mirror. Hand looks good. We're going to keep. Alright, and we looks like we dodged the turn 1 discard. So go Bogle. Definitely an AIDS Brew. Yeah, it makes like no sense until it makes all the sense, right? That's the way his decks normally go. Alright, opponent concedes to Slippery Bogle. Alright. What are we versing, guys? Do you think Leyline is good here? Usually I see like Dark Slick Shores and I think Fairies, but Fairies is like so weak right now. I don't think it's in a good place. Doesn't mean that our opponent can't be on it though. I think like Leyline's in, Path's out. I think Lurrus boarded in is something good. I don't think enough Bogles player consider bringing in Lurrus. I'd like it as a line. Path seems decent. If it is Fairies, Gristburn loses a lot of value. I'll just take out all the copies. We can block with the Spider Umbra. Lamo probably kept his mono removal hand. Yeah, he probably had like 4 Fatal Push, right? We know he didn't have Liliana because he didn't even try to play it. I might remove 1 Spirit Dancer as well. So bring in Leylines and Path to Exiles. Take out that for that. And going into game 2. Harcourt Rogue. Alright, Lurrus in hand. Yeah, this is still reasonable. I'm going to keep it. Opponent doesn't know about a blue mana yet. Prismatic Vista, which means they're probably 3 color. Mill. Well, Leyline of Sanctity is good against Mill. We can hardcast this card in this matchup if we can get to it. Unfortunately, we're leaving ourselves open to Archive Trap with these lands that we've got here. Archive Trap can be an absolute, like, wrecking ball against us. They did not arc our trap. I'm happy to see that. We lose a coroner and a bunch of land. Okay, sweet. Triple crab. Oh, we're boned. And 2 of them are the ones that don't target. We are so boned here. I don't think I've beaten a mill deck since they got Rune Crab and Maddening Cacophony or whatever, however you say it. This deck is... Having said that, I haven't had keepable hands with ley lines whenever I've versed mill. But I don't think I've actually naturally beaten mill here. Wow, Field of Ruin. Savage, man. Savage. We're losing a lot here. Secretly, our opponents just completely destroyed our game plan by getting rid of that green mana because we've drawn 2 of the 3 Spider Umbras instead of anything that's white. Oboro. Oh my god, we are so dead, man. If we Ethereal Armor off the top, we're 1 point off of killing them. Jesus. Any lands left? I can't even be bothered counting the graveyard. I'm just going to look. Cool. Alright. So, we're versing Mill. You got it. We definitely want the Griff Spoon here so they can't just like get cheap chump blocks. We need to be worried about engineered explosives. We want paths for their creatures. Soul Guide Lantern, not really. Stubborn Denial, definitely yes. Staggering Insight's probably awkward. Though it's sort of good against explosives. Overall, I think it's probably not the best though. Lurrus is like probably just too slow, let's be real. Let's just go 2-path. 2-path, 2 Griff Spoon. So another hand without Leyline. We don't have any... Our only payoff... Well, Rancor is like a half payoff aura, but Daybreak Coroner is... Essentially, like, this game, we're looking at... We've got double fetch land, which isn't good for one, because it really opens us up to milling 13 for free, maybe even 26. We don't have any Ethereal Armors. I know, I think we could just do better, really. I honestly do. Hey, look, a Leyline hand. Holy shit. Finally. Keep. For the love of God, keep. I'm gonna bottom, like, an Ethereal Armor. I think it's fine here. I kind of like having double land here. And keeping the island means that I can play the Bogle, and then when I fetch this to play the Ethereal Armor, I can hold up Stubborn Denial. So that seems like nicer to me than having the second Ethereal. And we can't like double Ethereal on turn 2 anyway, so... Yeah. Spirit Dancer, hello baby. That is a card, but I don't think I'm going to be using it. Temple Garden here. Ethereal Armor. Attack our opponent, and yeah, guess look for a good stubborn denial target. We don't have ferocity enabled yet, is the only thing. But no archive trap, which is good. Okay. Pretty garbage. Attack for 3. Go Spirit Dancer. And then pass it. So, like, this is fine with the Spirit Dancer here. It could get, like, Fatal Pushed or something, but if it... Oh, Drown in the Lock. Yeah. One of my least favorite cards in Modern. It's just, it's so undeceivingly good. Fuck's sake, man. Leave my lands alone, dude. Jesus. Alright, in for 3. The slow battle here. Of course, our opponent can't actually target us with mill spells because of Leyline of Sanctity. I'm going to hold up Stubborn Denial here anyway. They can potentially put down something we care about. Lure us to hand, sure. That's a good one. This speeds up our clock very significantly and gives us ferocity. Still like holding up Stubborn Denial. If there's an explosive, so we just have to counter it. Field of Ruin, hooray! Mesmeric Orb is fine. That would be a bait spell. Alright, an aura we can't cast. Put our opponent to 1. I'm very surprised that Mill conceded game 1. They can absolutely beat us. What are they floating mana for? Nothing? To mill themselves. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Alright, opponent concedes. Leyline OP. Whew. Alright, so welcome back for match number 4. We won the Dyro and are going to be on the play. We're versing Andoneko. And it says here he's currently 4-0 and was last seen playing a black-red-green list 9 days ago. So it's a black... Oh, Croxer... Alright, so just a black-red Croxer list with all the bells and whistles. Croxer, Magmatic Channeler. What's this one do? Okay. Lightning Skelemental. Okay, that's important to know. Fatal Push. Liliana of the Veil. Inquisition. Thoughtseize. Yep. All the bells and whistles. One lander. We can only cast one aura in our hand. We have to mull. Opponent on Lurrus. I did just close the deck. Did he have Lurrus Companion last here? He did not have Lurrus Companion, so he's likely on something else. I'll keep. It's a good hand. Which land do we bottom, guys? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Secretly versing Mill again. just enabling my opponent's archive trap here. I'm expecting a real deck. Urborg, oh shit. Don't tell me they have Smallpox, man. If we're versing 8-rack, 8-rack has to be our worst matchup. Hands down. Karma, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Rip. Oh, fuck, it's 8-rack. Jesus, man. Oh, no. Come on, man. What is this shit? I just want auras. Okay. Oh, Fetid Heath is good tech with flagstones. I didn't think of that. Rain of Tears, destroy target land. He obviously doesn't know what sort of a Bogles player I am. I'm the one that rips all mana. Don't you worry. Goodness gracious. Well, they didn't just go for like a Liliana of the Veil either, but we were sort of... No, we weren't holding up anything. I think if they had a discard, they would have gone after Lurrus. There's no way they wouldn't go after Lurrus there. Bitter Blossom, sure, whatever. Godless Shrine, intapped, yup. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, let's hold off on the Lurrus and just go for game plan number 1. Get a nice juicy card draw off this as well. And we're playing around Path to Exile. Ethereal Armor, not bad. Okay. We might be slowly digging our way out of this one. Ever so slowly. Alright, there's the Smallpox. We lose. Actually, that's bad. I should have kept that line. I forgot I sack one from the board. I'm getting so PP slapped by this card right now. Just needed to hit that stubborn denial and stop it from coming through. Leyline of Sanctity does not stop this card because it does not target. Alright, I can't cast anything from my graveyard because I discarded a land like an idiot. Okay. Please let me untap. Please let me untap. Not the end of the world yet. Do we just kill him? Ethereal Armor, Rancor, attack, kill. Do we make him have the path, or do we play it slower and go for the Bogle? I don't think he has that much inevitability. We have good cards in hand as well at this point. Okay, so we just let that damage go through as well. Wonder if we're gonna get Zealous Persecution or anything. Zealous Persecution is definitely a really sweet card in this deck when you got Bitter Blossom generating all these tokens. Rancor from Grave onto Bogle. Opponent concedes. Cool. Wow. That is not a matchup we normally win. I feel like I'm saying that a lot this league, but like honestly. Alright, we need our ley lines. Our paths are obviously bad. Our sub-BDs are obviously good. We want all our creatures. Probably want to bring in Lurrus as well. I don't really think we want to interact with their graveyard, although obviously they've got Bloodghast and probably Lingering Souls as well. I don't really think we want to interact with that. I don't really care about their Bitter Blossom either. Griftspoon loses a freaking hell of a lot of value. If they're destroying our lands, we're unlikely to return it as well. Alright, let's go with that. I'd like to point out that my opponent, it says here that he's currently 4-0 as well. So we are playing someone that isn't just playing a troll deck. They know what they're doing. Alright, we keep this, but it's pretty weak. Triple green aura, or like double green aura, no first strike. Not my favorite hand in the world. Hey, that's better. That is a lot better. I'm going to slow roll this because we can hold up Dryad Arbor to play around Smallpox, and we'll lose double land in that spot. But I want to play around Smallpox here because he can't attack my hand naturally. Does Pox target? No, it's each player. It doesn't target, which is why I really hate the matchup. That's the main reason why the matchup's really difficult, is because Smallpox does not target. Yeah, I answered it like 3 times in 5 seconds. Sure. Don't mind that. I think I'm going to play the Bogle here, because if he Smallpox and I go for the Dryad Arbor land, I lose both lands because one land is the creature, and then I have no lands in hand to play out, so I think I have to go for the Dryad Arbor here. Temple Garden, yes. Boom. Slippery Bogle down. If he has double Smallpox, he'll get me. Lingering Souls is fine. Okay. I think we're doing it. In for 9. And that'll put him down to 8. So almost dead. They can have Kaya's Guile as well here. Don't forget. They can gain life from this point. So we don't want a suicide attack with this Bogle. Necessarily. If they've got 3 mana up, we don't suicide attack. I've only got 2 mana up. Box is sorcery speed. We can attack with both creatures here. This is fine. Or has he got Zealous Persecution at this point? Exile target enchantment. Alright, I wasn't playing around that. Oh, this destroys Heliod so good. This is the best tag. This is better than Dramoka's Command. I love it. I am putting one of those in my sideboard. That is so narrow, but that is so good. Holy crap. Wow. All right, have you got the Smallpox to back it up? No! Why? Oh, so close. He's on 3. Oh my god. What sort of god foolery is this? The biggest pog draws right now. Lingering Souls flashback. Land and we win. Oh, green land and we win. Okay. That's the turn. Soul Guide Lantern. Huh. Going after a scout. Does that mean he has Fatal Push in hand for Aluris? Or Path? Did he predict that I'd board the Aluris in on top of the Leyline or something? Alright, let's see if he's got some sort of 1 mana way to stop me from dealing lethal here. I am absolutely going for it. Oh my god, we beat a Smallpox deck. Holy crap. Alright, so we see the 7 with Bogle, Spirit Dancer, and enough lands. I'm gonna keep it. It's, yeah, we will see. We will see. If he leads on Noble Hierarch, I'll Spirit Dancer. If he leads on Elf, I'll probably go in on the Bogle. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what our draw is to help decide as well. Okay. I think this gives us room to Spirit Dancer here. It's really bad if our opponent has Path to Exile, though. This also probably means he has a Blighted Agent hand, which is a lot harder to deal with. Harak Giver. Okay. Oh shit, I shouldn't have played Breeding Pool. Now I can't play out Daybreak. I'd like to point out we've drawn 2 lands this game, by the way. Just like to point that one out. 31 1-mana auras, and we're making our land drops right now. Alright, come on, Core. Give us some juice. Alright, get in there, Core. So he might be trying to play a little bit slower so he can really guarantee protection on his creature through Path to Exile. Like, obviously I didn't do anything too threatening there. The second Spirit Dancer improves our prospects. Also, our opponent did miss a land drop. Alright, they've found their land for turn. Blighted Agent. Okay, we called it. We called it. I don't care about taking normal damage. That is fine. Right. Fuck off, man. Can we Yu-Gi-Oh? That is now 4 draws and only lands. Come on, man. Let us combo. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. That is a joke. Absolute joke. 6 draws, 5 lands, 1 creature. Oh, goodness. All right, do they have it? Five lands, 2 creatures? Oh, whatever. It's a because I think we drew the Scout as well, right? We drew Spirit Dancer and Scout, but yeah. Obviously, we can't block this. Go on, wait another turn or something. Oh, that one hurts. That one really hurts. All right, 4-1's still pretty good though. What was that next? Oh my god. What is this crap? Yeah. All right, well, we lose that one. I guess our luck had to run out. Unfortunately, the poll was wrong. Our luck ran out. All right, well, that was a lot of fun. I think we want Decide, or however you spell it, something like that. Oh my god, those draws. Yeah, absolute cancer, ladder. Absolute cancer. How do I spell it? Is it an E before I situation here? I have to look that one up. Decks treat you like king, then craps out on you. Yeah, we definitely used up all our luck against the Smallpox opponent, right? I don't know. I think I'm not even sure we want to be running blue at the moment. I think we probably want to be running green-white. I was having a think about this the other day, and let me get rid of this box over here. All right, get rid of that one so we can see a bit clearer. So having a think about this the other day. Hey Pay, thanks for subscribing. Much appreciated, man. Cheers. Thanks for your support. All right. And what I was thinking was, I honestly think it is time to reintroduce Sentinel's Eyes. I think it's a good spot here. And I can't spell Sentinel's Eyes. Boo. Alright. So, we've got like a few of this card, right? Yeah. So, I reckon we can bring in 2 copies of Sentinel's Eyes here. I did try Cartouche of Solidarity, because I was seeing a lot of Kaya's Guile, but that seems to have fallen away again. Alright, so what else have we got here? Boros Fist Bump to pay. Yes, thank you, MTG bot. I think Cartouche of Solidarity goes back out. I think we go back up to 3 Grispoons and the Hyena Umbra. Pay gifted a sub to Ladder. Hey, thanks for gifting as well. That's really kind, man. Cheers so much. I'm going to have to do something special because that's really nice. Is there a deck you want me to see me play next league? Was it you or Ladder that was wanting to see mono white tokens, or that used to play mono white tokens? Because I could do a tokens game on Tuesday. To counter that, no 5-0. Yeah, no 5-0. Rip. That's really nice of you to try and cheer me up after missing out on the 5-0. It's really kind. All the glitters can probably go out. I think 3-path is probably good. I think a main deck like that is probably in a really good spot. And I think a sideboard... I think we have to just drop the Seal of Primordium at this point. This Dramoka's command is going to become that Dedicate or Decide or whatever it is for the God card. I can't remember how to spell its name though, but I will be changing out Dramoka's command for it. This is just a placeholder right now. I think the sideboard's good other than that. I think we want Rest in Peace more than we want Soul Guide Lantern as well. Although we didn't bring them in, I think we want the Rest in Peace. I am going to be ending the league there though. And I'm going to be ending the stream as well, guys. Oh, Decide like that? Okay, I'll give it another shot. Decide. It's not coming up. Reset all filters. Alright. Exile... God. And we'll look for white 2MCMC. We'll do this the dirty way. We'll do a dirty search here. I bet you there's like just one letter out of place or something. Alright, there it is. We'll bring her in. Beautiful. We have the tech. I'll have that ready for next league now. And yeah, thanks so much, everyone. Have a great day as always. I'll catch you next time. See you later.